This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Skip Money.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast of East Tennessee and Western North Carolina. So I am excited this morning to have a special guest with us here in the studio that has for the first time. And I'm sure you'll be just as excited as I am if you appreciate food as much as I do, because today I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Mr. Paddy Riels, who is with the Asheville Food Tours. Paddy, welcome to the show. Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
Well, we're thrilled to have you. We're thrilled to have you. Like I said, excited to learn all about you and Asheville Food Tour. So if you don't mind, why don't you kick us off by telling us about your business?
Absolutely. We are a food tour company here in Asheville, North Carolina. We pride ourselves on taking groups to some of the best food that Asheville has to offer. Basically, we'll take you to 5 or 6 restaurants. You'll walk between stops, learn history and architecture. By the time you're done, you're full, sick of your guide's voice, and know more about Asheville than you ever intended on learning. And the whole goal of our company is by the time you're finished with the tour with us, you feel kind of like a local, and the next day you go out and you feel like you've been in this town your whole life and get to enjoy it the way we do.
Very cool. I was just actually in Asheville, downtown Asheville, a couple of weekends ago for my anniversary, and we checked out some of the awesome restaurants that are there. There's a ton of really good restaurants.
It's so hard to choose between them all. I mean, there are over 100 restaurants in downtown alone. It can be daunting when you come into town and say, oh gosh, I don't know where to eat, which is where we obviously come in. But we always say, if you want to know if a restaurant's good here in Asheville, just ask them how long they've been open. If it's longer than 4 months and there's still people sitting in the dining room, you want to try that restaurant.
That's a good point. Good point. Now, Paddy, are you the owner operator of?
Yes, I'm the owner. Mm-hmm.
Very good. Very good. Now, how, this is your company. What's your journey? How did you arrive here doing Asheville?
Well, actually, I started as an employee. A mutual friend of ours, Aaron LaFaltz, told us about a buddy of his who ran a food tour here in Asheville. My wife was very interested by this. I was not. I grew up here in Asheville. I've lived here most of my life, worked in the restaurant industry most of my life. I had no interest in doing a restaurant tour. But my wife told me I was wrong, and we went on a food tour, and turns out, as always, she was right. Midway through the tour, I asked for a job, and I've been with them now, 11 years. 11 years of doing this. So
wow.
Absolutely doing it. The company is celebrating its 16th anniversary this year. So it's the most non-job like job I've ever had in my life. I absolutely love it.
Oh, I'm sure.
It allows us to share everything that Asheville has to offer with people who would not normally know about it. And we hope to be doing it for many years in the future as well.
Now, as far as when you're on the tour, do you guys say, okay, we're going to stop and eat here or try something out here? How does that work?
Absolutely. You'll show up. Our guides set up the tour daily based on what they think will be the best tour. And so you'll meet the guide. They'll introduce themselves, tell you a little bit about what they're going to do, and then move immediately to the first stop, where you will be given a small bite and a beverage, and learn a little bit about the restaurant. When it's time to go, your guide will say, hey, let's go. Get up and move to the next stop and do it again. And copy and paste for 6 times, 6 to 7 times, depending on the tour.
Wow.
And it is quite a bit of food. It is enough beverage to make it enjoyable without over serving, obviously. And so it's a great way to have a meal that you don't have to have just one thing. You have 6 different bites. You have an idea. Oh, this was my favorite. Oh, I'll go back here tomorrow. And then it's just the best way to spend an afternoon, in my humble opinion.
Wow. Now, is it walking?
It is all walking. Yes. Walking
downtown.
Yes, all downtown. It's about 1 mile to 1.5 miles per tour. Nothing. It's not what you'd call high impact. Takes about 3 to 3.5 hours per tour. So 1.5 miles over 3 hours, stopping every 15 to 20 minutes to have a bite. It's not what you'd call an aerobic exercise.
Right. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I'll tell you, when I was there for my anniversary a couple weekends ago, we went to, is it Curate? That's
right. Karate, yes, Katie Button's
Karate.
restaurant. Yes.
Had ate dinner there, was wonderful, and then had dessert at Posana's up the street, which is where I proposed to my wife. So,
Oh, that's a great place to propose. Pisana, Peter Pollier is great at Pisana. One of the great gluten-free restaurants in Nashville, which is always one of the things we get asked about. Where do we go for gluten-free? Pisana's one of the great places. Karate, of course, a stalwart in the restaurant community here. Katie Button, James Beard award-winning, has a television show, and one of, honestly, the nicest people you will ever meet in your life. So always a pleasure to eat there. And if I ever make a suggestions for the listeners when they go to Karate is to let them curate the meal for you. Order your drink, tell them you want them to curate the meal. The server will ask you a couple of questions and then bring you the best meal you've ever had in your life. Can't recommend it more. Absolutely wonderful.
couldn't agree. Couldn't agree more. Well, very cool. So outside of work, you live in Asheville. It's a beautiful place. Outside of work,
Yes.
what do you like to do for fun?
Oh, the usual. I'm about as cliche as they come. Love to hike. Really happy that the Parkway reopened up so we can get back to Mitchell now. Post Helene, this will be the first time in a year, so that's nice. And then, yeah, mountains. I play disc golf a lot. So it's enjoy
nice.
as much outdoor activity here as possible, and there's plenty of it to be had. You're no more than an hour away from a waterfall or a hike or whatever it is you want to do. One of the best places in the world to live.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, I know it's a unique industry, but what are some myths or misconceptions in the food tour business?
Oh, that's a great question. I've been trying to think of a few misconceptions. Uh, I can't really think of that many. I really honestly feel like not everybody knows about food tours. And so I think that not understanding exactly what it is, they're not sure what they're walking into. And really, it's the conception of I'm not going to like things, or I'm a picky eater. I would say that would probably be the biggest misconception. I have folks come in that think, oh, I'm not going to like this particular restaurant, or this particular cultural style of food. And we do have a lot of converts come along the way. I have folks who have like, oh, I've never tried Indian cuisine before. I'm not sure I'm going to like it. I've heard that it's too spicy, and then absolutely fall in love with it after trying a bite on our tour. So I think that would probably be the only misconception I can think of, is that people are pickier about food than they think they are.
That's actually my wife is a prime example. She's very, very picky, and so Curate, is that how you pronounce it? When
Yes.
we had dinner there, I was a little concerned that she might not be, but
Mhm.
we had a wonderful, wonderful meal. So if you could think of one thing that you would like our listeners and viewers to remember about Asheville food tours, Paddy, what would that be?
Oh, that one thing that we remember is our goal is to take you to the best that Asheville has to offer. Our goal is to introduce you to the new love of your life. We're here to have a good time and show you why we love Asheville, and introduce you to a side of the city that usually only locals get to see.
Very cool. Now, what price range? Is there different packages that you can get, or how does that work?
Right now, tickets are $85 a person. That's across all of the tours: our brunch tour, our food fan tour, and our downtown tour. We do offer private tours, and that can include anything from food to shopping tours to personal concierge, whatever you want. And those prices go up from $85 up. But yes, the base price for what you would be able to find on our website would be $85 per person.
Wow. Well, that's not bad, especially when you consider you do 6 stops and you get a beverage at each one, right?
Yes, there's more than enough to make a meal for anyone, yet more than plenty of beverages along the way. I don't think you could get a better deal just by going and sitting at a restaurant. I think you'll honestly come out a little bit better coming and trying our style.
Absolutely, and get variety too.
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe learn something that you didn't even know you were in love with.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, for those of us like me that are intrigued and very interested in checking you guys out and coming to do a tour in Asheville, how can we learn more?
Absolutely. Check us out at AshevilleFoodTours.com. And of course, Asheville Food Tours on Facebook or Instagram. You can find our phone number on our webpage. If you have any questions about the tour, please do not hesitate to call me and you will get me on the line. If you have questions about Asheville, please do not hesitate to call me. I'm more than happy to help out. This is a wonderful city. We have plenty to do. Even if a food tour is not your thing, I'm sure we can find something that you will enjoy.
Absolutely. And if, let's say I'm planning to come this weekend, should I make reservations? How far in advance should it?
Right now, you could probably make reservations right now. There's probably a couple left. As we move into October, if you want reservations in October, in November, I would make them now as well. We are finally starting to see the pickup that we've been waiting for post-Helene. I'm starting to see the bookings like we're used to in the fall. So now is definitely the time to come if you're a local before all of the throngs of crowds come back, because they are thankfully coming back this fall.
Awesome. That's really good news. That's really good news. I know I've heard, I interview a ton of folks. PAX just did an interview with PAX Tavern last week, and everybody's saying, "Hey, we're open for business. Come on, come on back."
Absolutely. Yeah. We are ready and we are willing, just waiting on you guys to get here.
All right. Very good. Well, Paddy, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to come tell us all about the delicious food tours in Asheville. I'm definitely intrigued. I'm sure a lot of our listeners are as well. And we wish you and your company and your clients all the best moving forward.
Thank you so much, Skip. We really appreciate you and the listeners. We hope to see all of you very, very soon.
All right. Sounds great to me. You will definitely be hearing from me.
Thank you.
And maybe we can have you back on the show sometime.
Anytime you want me, I would love to come and bring the rest of the crew with me. They're a little more personable than I am.
Well, you did a great job. All right, Paddy, thanks so much.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnptry-cities.com. That's gnptry-cities.com or call 423-719-5873.